Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the mess. Now, let me tell y'all something. I don't know what's going on with Sheeta, and Kirk and his baby mama, the latest one, Jasmine. And I don't really even care. At this point, let me tell you something. If they are in cahoots together, for this show, then I guess go on about your business. Um, there were people in the comments section telling me that um, Rasheeda and Kirk were allegedly told that they're going to have to bring it this season, or they were going to be on the chopping block. And I guess that's when they decided to go ahead and ask Jasmine to be a part of the circus. And Jasmine clearly agreed. She's mic'd up, okay? Um, Jasmine posted something to her story. Girl, let me tell you something. I was asleep, okay? I was knocked out. I wake up, my sister. Shout out to my sister, my biological sister. Okay, I got sisters, and then I have my biological sisters. Okay, um, my biological sister, Tatum, Sloan, and Bailey's mother. She messy. I guess she was bored today. I open up my phone, and the first thing I see is a text message from her. Girl, from the shade room. Jasmine posted a plate, a barbecue plate, and she tagged Rasheeda and she tagged Kirk. And in the post, she put at Frost117 and at Rasheeda put they foot in this food. I ain't gonna lie, them beans do look good. I ain't gonna say a lie. I ain't gonna lie. It's too much sauce on the chicken for me. I like sauce on my barbecue chicken, but I don't like for it to be drowned in sauce. Okay, so it's just a little too much sauce for me. Take like a teaspoon, take a spoon off of that. The macaroni and cheese, it looks good. Those beans, those barbecue beans look fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. Girl, I wish I could have got me a plate too. Now it does look after I kind of studied the video, she's in the car. So I don't know if Rasheeda told Kirk that he could bring her a plate, but she can't come inside this house. I know that's right. I mean, at this point, girl, she done slept with your man and got a baby. You might as well let her in anyway. Um, you already done tasted her coochie juice. Girl, when Kirk was over there, girl, raw dog and her, he was coming back and raw dog and you. I mean, so at this point, does it really matter? Anyway, um, but yeah, she's in the car. Now, some people are saying that she had her first plate in the house, and this was a to-go plate. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wouldn't have mind taking one of these plates though. I wouldn't have mind. That wing, it's that wing for me. That wing looks scrumptious. Y'all see that wing? It's the wing for me. Girl, just give me about. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, girl. You know I'm a big girl. Give me about 5 wings. Yeah, give me about 5 wings, and give me some more of them beans. Even though they need some potato salad on this plate. What a potato salad! I take potato salad over macaroni and cheese. I still eat the macaroni and cheese. Don't get it twisted, okay? But I'm just saying, I give me a double dose, give me a double dose of those beans, and give me about 5 wings, and I take some of that macaroni and cheese too, honey. And I go home and have a good time. Girl, I go home, honey. Girl, heat that plate up, girl. Put me a little YouTube on, girl. Make me a little drink. Honey, I would have went to town on that plate. I know this food is good though. I know it's good. I know. Let me zoom in. Oh, them beans look good. That macaroni and cheese look good. It's the right amount of creamy. I don't like creamy, 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 creamy. macaroni and cheese, if that makes sense. Even though I will like eat like a little like Kraft macaroni and cheese little thingy that you put in the microwave for a couple of minutes. But I like that macaroni and cheese looks good. That wing looks scrumptious. hmm But I don't know what's going on with Jasmine, Kirk, and Rasheeda. Maybe it's maybe it's a scheme that Todd set up to come back to us with the okay. Shout out to Aunt Bertha. Maybe they are in it. Maybe they are in on it together. You know, maybe they're doing it just for TV. I don't know. I'm still gonna drag them when I watch. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop that dragging that's about to happen after I watch this episode tonight. It ain't gonna stop nothing. Cause girl, whatever's on my TV, that's what I'm gonna talk about. I don't care what. I don't care. Girl, I don't know. It's just, I just hope that Rasheeda and Kirk are making bank down to MTV, especially Rasheeda, because she looks the dumbest out of everybody. Okay. Um, I just hope that they're making bank because I'm not, y'all know, I'm just the humiliation. That's not something that I sign up for. And if I was to sign up for something like that, by the end of the season, I need to be a millionaire based off of the income that I brought in from this show. Not no, oh, I shot 33 shows and only got paid $25,000. No, I need to be on some girl Candy Burris type of income. I need to be on some Nene Leakes, Portia Kenya, when they were over there pulling in $1 million per season, more than $1 million for some of the girls on Real Housewives. That's the type of payday I need to look like a fool like that. I mean, everybody has their number. I guess $25,000 is a number for Rasheeda. Some of y'all say that's a lot of money. I don't think it's a lot of money to go through that. It's a lot of money for Jessica White. If Jessica White was making $25,000, I would say, oh, okay. Jessica White don't really be doing nothing on the show. If Carly Red was even making 25, not even Carly Red, because Carly Red been on this, it don't even matter. I was about to go into a whole rant about people paydays. Cause I don't know how much any of these girls get paid. But the word on the curb was she did get paid $25,000 per episode. Anyways, all right, y'all. Shout out to Sheeta. Shout out to put them on to make them want to marry me. Girl, put them on to make them want to marry me. Girl, Rasheeda, I rap like Shawty Law. Shout out to K Michelle. Okay, shout out to Kirk. Shout out to Jasmine. Okay, girl. Y'all look like some fools. Quiet as it's kept. All right, y'all. So listen to this. Y'all agree? Syleena Johnson says today's R&B singers don't actually have to know how to sing. Syleena Johnson believes that R&B singers of today don't necessarily have the strongest vocals to succeed. R&B fans, do you think the singers of today are watered down? So let's listen to what Syleena Johnson had to say, baby girl.
The watered downness of the vocal has contributed to now the new R&B in a way. And so when some of us hear it, we like, people like that, they ain't even singing good. Well, I come from an era where you had to know how to sing. Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Aretha Franklin, Shaka Khan, Brandy, like these people, those artists, you had that era of R&B and music. Faith Evans, Kelly Price, them people sang. You see what I'm saying? They sang. Even Mary back, because people judge Mary, but Mary's early albums, My Life, what's
Girl, even Mary. Girl, when she said even Girl, I'm not going when she said even Mary, I holler. Hey, even Mary with her off key no singing ass.
411 singing. You see what I'm saying? Tevin Campbell, which people just not getting up on. Tevin been singing. You see what I'm saying? So I come from an era where you had to know how to sing, where now you really don't. So I think we're losing a little bit of the emotion that we've been tied to because of the way that our artists sang back then.
Listen, y'all already know how I feel about this. Well, some of you may not know. So all the new girl. I want to give a shout out to the new subscribers. Thank y'all so much. Girl, it's a roller coaster over here. Okay. It's a roller coaster. Okay. So just say FYI. Now I also want to give a shout out to the old heads. Shout out to the old heads, okay? Um, but I am someone I feel that I do have an appreciation for some of the new girls and boys, right? But my heart will always be with the girls of yesterday. Okay. When I think of the girls and boys who can really sing, I don't think of the newer artists. I do go back to the Tyrese's, right? The RLs, Tank, right? Anita Baker, Tony Braxton, Whitney Houston, Tamia, Deborah Cox. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the girls of the girls of the girls of the girls of the girls. Like, you really, Syleena Johnson, you really had to know how to sing back in the day. Like like you had to know how to sing. Like you had to. I do believe that some of the girls nowadays can sing. However, sometimes girl, I have to look I have to look at the title of the song and the artist because they sound alike. At least back then, you knew who Tony was, you knew who Anita was, you knew who Patty was, you knew who Gladys Knight was, you knew who Whitney was, you knew who Tamia was, you knew who Deborah Cox was, you knew who Tank was, you know what I'm saying, you knew who Johnny Gill was. You knew the girls, you knew the boys. You had to know how to sing. It's not really like that anymore. Nowadays, all you need to do is look halfway decent, be able to carry a note, and you're good to go. You know, it's just something for me. It's just something for me that when I start to talk about the girls who really had to have talent, it, I don't think I don't think there is enough appreciation for the boys and girls. I just don't. I don't think that they've been given the respect that they should. Don't get it twisted. You having good looks also was a plus. Tamia is an attractive woman. So Tamia being attractive and being able to sing, that's a plus, right? Deborah Cox, an attractive woman. Whitney Houston, attractive woman, gorgeous. Mariah Carey, you know? So being attractive was a plus, but it just wasn't, oh, you cute, let's see what we can work with. No, it's she's not only can this help us sing, but she also looks good. Okay? Not only can he sing, girl, but he's also handsome. Right? The physical was just a plus. Now the physical comes before the talent. Back then it was talent plus your physical. Now it's physical plus the talent. Talent. Syleena Johnson is another girl. Syleena Johnson never got her flowers. Girl, let me tell you something. I became a fan of Syleena on her second album, The Voice, Chapter Two, The Voice, and then girl, that album spectacular. Even though I knew the singles from the first album, but I really wasn't a Syleena Johnson fan. And then The Flesh, girl, Chapter Three. Oh girl, the thing went out. I'm gonna have to just give him another ring light because this is ghetto. This is ghetto. This is trash. It's trash. You remember on Wait Until Excel when the man knocked on her door and said, "Yo," he told Bernadine her car was on fire, and she looked like, "Okay, girl, what you want?" Then he said it's only legal to burn trash in Arizona. And she said it is trash. Because I know that's my bitch. Baby, she said, baby, everything the girl, the big girl, those $2,000 suits, those $1,000 shoes, those Rolexes, all it's trash. It is trash. And then he said, just make sure this is a nice neighborhood. And she said, it won't happen again. She shut that door and went back to smoking her cigarette. Because I know that's right, girl. Girl, if you don't girl, if you don't get from my front door, I am burning trash. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Syleena Johnson never really got her flowers as an artist. She didn't. I want y'all to check out "Woman," her album "Woman," and girl, two of my favorite songs is "Coming to My House." Oh, girl, sickening. And "Home" with Q Parker. Girl, "Home" be want to make me cry. Girl, when I tell you, it's much. Girl, when I tell y'all, girl, I love songs. I know it's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. Someone who doesn't even care about being in a relationship, when I tell you I will go up for a love song in a heartbeat, girl, I love songs. Oh, girl. Okay. But yeah, shout out to shout out to the real singers. Shout out to the girls, Stephanie Mills, all of them, girl. Okay. Um in a comfort of a man. I need, I need, I need comfort. Oh, no. No, son. Comfort of a man. Ooh. Okay, yes, God. I need the comfort of a man. Shout out to Stephanie. But yeah, shout out to all the old school singers, the singers who really paved the way, the singers who really had to know how to sing. Um, and it just wasn't all about just girl. Nowadays, the girls can get on YouTube, get on TikTok, girl, go sing in a bathroom and sound like they can hold a note. You cute, girl, let's give her a record deal and throw her in the studio. And that's good enough nowadays. It really is. Anyways, baby, listen to this. So, this is according to the Jasmine brand. So, Lee Daniels slammed after claiming a white character in his new film portrayed by Glenn Close displays a fabric of the black community. Girl, now listen, I have not watched the movie. I plan on watching it when I get back home. Um, so then I can really get into who this Alberta character is. But let's just talk about it, okay? Lee Daniels is currently in the hot seat after suggesting a white character's portrayal in his latest film represents a staple of the black community. Girl, they've been turned. I said they've been swinging Lee every which way but loose. Some of the people has come to Lee's defense though. In a recent post shared to X, formerly Twitter, the filmmaker promoted the release of his new Netflix film, The Deliverance, and thanked actress Glenn Close for her portrayal of her character, Alberta. The post has since sparked much criticism after Lee Daniels said Glenn Close's character represents a fabric of the black community. He wrote, "Every black person knows in Alberta. Mm, okay. She's a part of the fabric of our community, but we've never seen her on screen before. Thank you, Glenn, for bringing her magnificently to life." Many social media users made their way to the comment section of the post to express their disappointment in Lee Daniels' remarks. While the film is reportedly based on real life events, users claim the woman portrayed by Glenn Close is actually black. Now, I did read something. I think it was from Time saying that that basically Lee went in and changed it to a white woman, and that's not how the story actually. That's not the true story. Someone wrote, "This ninja added a white woman to a true story that did not involve a white woman, then said it's because white women like her are part of the fabric are part of the fabric of the black community." That's when I'm not gonna lie, girl. I'm not getting worked up over Lee Daniels, but I will say that it is a little weird, one, for you to go in and change the story, add a white woman, and then say that she's a fabric of the community. Girl, what? Lee said, I remember Lee saying something before about, let me try to find it. Okay, I found the article. We're going to talk about the article after I finish this. You know, sometimes I get, sometimes I get sidetracked. Girl, I told you I think I got ADD, girl. When one thought pops in my head and I feel like I have to get it out and I haven't finished the thought that was already running through here. And so then I get real, like, it just feel a lot going on. Um, he is objectively worse than Tyler Perry. I'm sorry. He is like Tyler Perry in Kenya Barris had a baby. Noting that a documentary surrounding the true story did have a grandmother, however, she is a black woman, another person added. So I'm watching the documentary about the house and the family that the deliverance is supposed to be inspired by. The grandma is black. Lee Daniels is an actual villain. I remember this was an article from 2016. Okay. Lee Daniels said he made star lead character white because the country needed to heal. Star co creator Lee Daniels said he made the lead character of his Fox drama a white girl because he instinctively felt that the country needed to heal. During an appearance on the syndicated daytime talk show The Real on Tuesday, the producer said that he believes that the U.S. is in the midst of a civil war. I thought that it is important to address race relations in America, Daniel said. We are truly, I believe, in a civil war. And I think that when we understand that we're all one, we will then understand America, and America is still to be understood by us. Set in the hip hop haven of Atlanta, Star follows three young women who form a musical act and navigate the cutthroat business on their way to success. The cast also includes Queen Latifah and Benjamin Bratt. Oh, Benjamin Bratt, what a thing. He used to be so fond of me. I think that this white girl is so fabulous that black people will embrace her and white people will embrace her, Daniel said of the character. In the interview, Daniels also said that the reason for his success is his refusal to acknowledge or embrace racism throughout his career. If I embraced it, then it became real. And if it became real, then I would be an angry black man, he said. Sure. It is something to be said that when you think about the things that Lee Daniel has said, even with his comments about him choosing the lead character to be white, now you are going in and changing a true story, adding a white woman to a like. I can definitely see why people have the heel of their shoe on Lee Daniels' neck because at some point it's kind of like, girl, like what are you talking about? This white lady is a fabric of the community. Every black person knows someone like her. And then I see people in the comment section. Some people are defending him by saying that he meant that it's black people in the hood. Well, girl, I think that's problematic in itself because if Lee Daniels says that every black person knows a person like Alberta, and you take that as saying that that's every black person in the hood, that's not what he said. And for your mind to translate to black people staying in the hood or black people only being in the hood after he said every black person, girl, you need to work on that. Okay. He says every black person and your mind goes, so he meant he talking about every black person in the hood. That's not what he said though. He said every black person. And I get it. Sometimes we say every, sometimes we say all, and it's not necessarily every, and sometimes it's not necessarily all, right? Some people are saying that, oh, stop acting like we don't know a black man who has gotten with a white woman who, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not getting worked up over Lee Daniels, but I can definitely understand why some people are at his throat because you're saying that this white woman is the fabric of the community. Girl, what? No, she's not. But good quiet as this kept. Some of the main ones arguing, fussing, and fighting got white baby mamas. So let me shut up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. I want to know how many of the niggas out there who doing a whole bunch of fussing and cussing. Girl, your kids ain't walking around here with kinky hair. You remember Kanye? Quiet as this kept. Remember Kanye got online when he got mad at Kim and was talking about how he let Kim how he gave Kim a key to the culture and he'll take it back. So we can get mad at Lee Daniels. We can get mad at Lee Daniels all day long, but girl, is he telling the truth to a certain degree? We might not look at Alberta as a fabric of the community, but some of these niggas do. And some of y'all online ain't telling the truth. Because you got Kanye West giving Kim the key to the culture. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Anyways, it is what it is. But Lee Daniels, you all look problematic, though. I'm not gonna lie. I bet you Lee got a white man. I bet you Lee got a white boyfriend. I'm almost positive he probably got a white man. I'm almost positive. I'm almost sure Lee Daniels has a white boyfriend or a white husband. That would probably explain it all. Quiet as Skip, no shade. I'm hashtag interracial love. I'm hashtag I'm love. Love is love. But I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't put it past Lee for Lee to be in a white to be in a interracial relationship. Saying the shit that he say. Oh, I said, let me just see. His man is white. I knew it. Girl, I'm sorry. As ignorant as it may sound, and again, I'm someone who believes in interracial dating. I'm someone who believes in interracial love. I don't have an issue with it because sometimes you could just tell by the way that the girls talk that girl, they got a white person at their house. It's no shade. Girl, my friends are in interracial relationships. I have family members who have been in marriages that are interracial, right? So I don't have a problem. I honestly don't. But I'm just saying that, girl, sometimes based off of the way that people speak, you can kind of start to figure out, like, girl, you was good. Because now it makes sense. They got a white man. And I think they've been together for a long time. I see one post that said 11 years. So okay, now it's all making sense. Girl, no shade, no shade. I'm just saying. Lee Daniels, can you put me in one of your movies? Girl, I just be on here talking shit. I don't really mean no harm. Okay, y'all, I'm gone. I'm starting to get a little hot. I had to the AC in here is so loud that I have to turn it off when I'm making videos. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.